Biden's IDR plan is effectively a grant program couched as a loan program.
It would shift from right now requiring students to pay 10% of their discretionary income on their loan every month to just 5% of their discretionary income.
The Biden IDR plan is going to exempt more income from the payment calculation and reduce the share of your income that payments are calculated on.
The Biden administration thinks if we introduce these new, more generous terms for student loan repayment, only the people who are currently taking advantage of those generous terms are going to benefit from that. But what's going to happen in reality is that students are going to say, hey, there's this generous repayment plan that the Biden administration is offering. Instead of just paying my loans like a mortgage, just making the standard payment every month, I'm actually going to go into this new repayment plan they're offering.
This plan takes the kind of one-time giveaway features of Biden's mass student loan debt cancellation plan, and it imports them into the student loan system permanently.
You will have people going to community college programs, getting associate's degrees, and getting jobs, earning what they were supposed to earn, and paying back very, very little on their loans.
It would encourage Americans to choose low return majors, because you end up through this IDR change providing bigger subsidies to students who choose to pick on the gender studies major again, the gender studies degree, while it would ultimately require engineers to repay their loans in full.
Any federal loan program where borrowers know upfront that they do not have to pay back the full principal is a grant program, and that's what this administration is setting out to create.
The way the math works out, basically, most associate degree recipients will simply not have to pay anything because their earnings aren't high enough to reach that to reach that level.
The amount of income that's exempt is a little over $30,000.
The Urban Institute calculated that 22% of four-year college graduates who would pay their student loans under the new proposed Biden IDR plan would never make a single payment on their loans before it's forgiven. This is madness.
What I think the next piece is that the higher education community and the public needs to consider is, what does our whole system look like? What do the incentives in this system look like, where people take out loans with the expectation they don't need to repay them, or that they repay only a small share?
The Biden administration thinks this is going to cost about $138 billion, but the Congressional Budget Office thinks it'll cost about $230 billion, and then the Penn-Wharton budget model thinks it could cost as much as $360 billion.
This is converting a student loan system into a delayed grant program.
Colleges are going to say, well, the Biden administration is giving students a lot more money through the income-based repayment system to borrow for college. Why don't we just increase our prices, because the taxpayers are going to pay for it, not students?
If you take out a student loan, you should repay your student loan, full stop.